Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Welcome to the program Month of Allah. During this month we have worshipped God. We have done many du'as and supplications. But all of this should have an effect on us. And the effect of this should be our connection to God should be stronger. We're talking about another term for this connection. We called it life itself. When a human is connected to God, he is alive. We read this in the verse of the Holy Quran last session. Today there is another verse of Quran that I would like to share with you. As we have, Ya ayyuhal ladhina amanu stajibu lillahi walid rasul idha da'akum lama yuhyikum. O you who have believed, respond to Allah and His Messenger when He calls to you which gives you life. Meaning that the entire call of the prophets, from Prophet Adam to Noah, to Prophet Moses, to Prophet Isa alayhi salam, all of the prophets, and finally our Prophet Muhammad, that all their call has always been for life itself, that religion is life, connection to God is life. And the more that we strengthen this connection, the more that we are alive. So we shouldn't believe that now that I'm a Muslim, I believe in Islam, now I pray, that now I'm alive, now I've been connected to God and it's over. No. First, we need to maintain this connection. We need to make sure that after the month of Ramadan is over, we maintain this connection. Also at the same time, we need to strengthen our connection to God. Because the more you connect to God, the more we are alive, right? So, and another thing is that in all aspects of our life, in 24 hours, say in 7 days a week, we should be able to connect to God. And this is our goal, to have and to live life with ma'iyata ilahi, to always be with God. When we're always with God, we're continuously going to be alive and we'll feel that. But then when you're disconnected to God, you'll feel miserable, you'll feel, as we said, you'll feel death, you'll feel not alive anymore. Some of the traditions that we have from Imam Ali alayhi salam, for example, it explains, La hayata illa bid-din. There is no life except for religion. That the entire purpose of religion is to give you life, which is hayat. وَلَا مَوْتَ إِلَّا بِجُهُودِ الْيَقِينِ. And there's no death but except rejecting the apparent truth, the certain truth. There's other verses in the Holy Quran that talk about what it means to be connected to God. When we see the verse, for example, Ya ayyuhan nas antumul fuqara ila Allah. O people, O mankind, you are in great need of God. What does faqr here mean? Faqr means mutlaqul haja, that in all realms of life, we are in need to God. It's, for example, if you want to see how a human being, maybe make it clear for us, how a human being is connected to God and how it gives him life. It's if you pull, for example, a plug out of the electricity socket, it will turn off the light. Therefore, if we are disattached with God, it's like pulling the plug on us. We are antum al-fuqara ila Allah. You are in great need of God. You are in great need, mutlaqul hajat. You have great need in God. And we see other verses of the Holy Quran, for example, وَهُوَ مَعَكُمْ أَيْنَمَا كُنْتُمْ, that He is with you wherever you are. So if a person puts these verses together, and in the month of Ramadan, they decide they want to truly connect to God, they want to strengthen their connection to God, they realize that connection to God should be in all realms of life, one, and two, it has different layers and different levels, and that we, inshallah, will break through to higher levels and we will experience stronger connections and live a stronger and better and more enjoyable life in this world and inshallah in the hereafter. And once a person has such a life, they will see this effect in themselves. They will see that they are connected to God. They begin to taste this connection. They begin to love the taste of dhikr and remembrance of God. الذكر لذة المحبين it says in some of the tradition, that dhikr and remembrance of God is a love, is a enjoyment for those that are in love with God. Two, we see in other traditions also that actually our heart is in need of this remembrance, that our souls are in need of remembrance, that if a person doesn't have dhikr, if a person doesn't have remembrance of God, they are starving, they are spiritually starving. So in this month of Ramadan, we are surrounded with this blessing, that we are enjoying talking to God, that He has given us the permission to talk to Him. Two, we understand that when we reach life, true hayat, that it will be a light for us. This connection to God will be a light for us, and it will show us the way, as the Quran says, and is one who was dead, and we gave him life and made for him light, by which to walk among the people like one who was in darkness, never to emerge therefrom. So if a person that is given the nur and light of the remembrance of God, is he the same as that person that the Quran calls that is dead, that is in darkness, that he is not able to walk amongst the people? He will be walking in blindness, he won't know what's right, he won't know what's wrong. So these are some of the effects of connecting to God, that we will have insight, we will know the way, we will know what is right and what is wrong with the connection of God. And that we said you will enjoy, it is a liddat, there is a taste of the dhikr and remembrance of God. And the more we have it, the more we yearn for it because we have tasted it. So inshallah, in the month of Ramadan, the final days, we can inshallah focus on our connection to God throughout the day. We can focus on strengthening, especially during salat and dua, to making our connection and our obligatory actions for God and our du'as and supplications, to make it, inshallah, maximize it and to strengthen the connection. Wa sallallahu ala Sayyidina Muhammadin wa ahl bayti at-tayyibin at-tahirin.